Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Palena.
The podcast that helps you improve your English in a fun and easy way.
I'm Lena.
And I'm Paul. It's great to be with you today.
It really is. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our episodes with your friends. It helps our podcast grow.
Definitely. So, Lena, what are we talking about today? It sounds exciting.
Today, we are talking about something very useful. We have 20 English phrases for work conversations.
Oh, that's super practical. I think our listeners will love this. Talking at work can be a little stressful, especially in a new language.
Exactly. These phrases will help you sound professional and confident in meetings, emails, and everyday chats with colleagues.
Fantastic. Are you ready to start?
I am. Let's dive in. Okay, our first phrase is a great one for problem solving. It's, let's take a look at that.
Let's take a look at that. When would I use this?
Great question. You use it when someone presents a problem or a new piece of information, and you want to say you will examine it together.
Right. So it's a professional way of saying, let's examine this issue.
Exactly. For example, if a colleague says, the sales numbers for this month are lower than expected. You could reply, okay, thanks for letting me know. Let's take a look at that. It shows you are ready to work on the problem together.
That's a good one. It sounds positive and proactive. Okay, listeners, let's practice together. Repeat after us. Let's take a look at that.
Great job. Now for phrase number 2, I'll get back to you.
A very important one. I think this is for when you don't have the information right away.
You got it, Paul. This phrase is perfect when you need more time to find an answer. It's a polite and professional way to say, I will give you the answer later.
That's so useful. So if my boss asks, what are the project costs for next year? And I don't have the numbers.
You can say, I'll need to check a few things. I'll get back to you by the end of the day. It shows you are responsible.
And it gives a timeline, which is helpful. Okay, everyone, try saying it. I'll get back to you.
Perfect. Moving on to phrase number 3, this one is very positive. That sounds like a good idea.
A classic. I use this one all the time, even outside of work. It's for agreeing with a suggestion, right?
Yes, it's perfect for showing you agree with a suggestion and that you are enthusiastic about it. It makes the other person feel good about their contribution.
Right. So if a teammate says, maybe we should have our team meeting on Tuesday instead of Monday?
You can say, that sounds like a good idea. It's simple, positive, and keeps the conversation moving forward. It's much friendlier than just saying, okay.
It shows you're engaged. Now, listeners, it's your turn. Let's practice. That sounds like a good idea.
Excellent. Now for our fourth phrase, which is essential for understanding. Can you clarify that?
Oh, this is important. Sometimes it's hard to ask for help when you don't understand something.
Exactly. This phrase is a polite and professional way to say, I don't understand, please explain more. It shows you are paying attention and want to understand correctly.
That's much better than just staying quiet. So if someone uses a word I don't know or explains something too fast?
Yes, you can say, I'm sorry, can you clarify that? Or, can you clarify what you mean by synergy? People are usually happy to explain.
It shows you care about the details. Okay, everyone, this is a brave one to say. Let's try it. Can you clarify that?
Wonderful. Phrase number 5 is, let's discuss this.
Let's discuss this. It sounds like it's for a more serious or complex topic.
It can be. It's a way to suggest that a topic needs a conversation, not just a quick decision. It invites collaboration.
Okay, so if a coworker sends an email with a big new idea, instead of replying with a long email.
Right. You could say, this is an interesting idea. Let's discuss this in our meeting tomorrow. It moves the conversation to a better setting, like a face-to-face meeting or a call.
That makes sense. It helps avoid misunderstandings over email. Okay, your turn to practice. Let's discuss this.
You're doing great. We are halfway through. Phrase number 6 is very simple and direct. I agree with you.
Simple but powerful. It's always good to show that you are on the same page as someone.
Absolutely. Using this phrase in a meeting or discussion shows that you support your colleague's point. It builds a positive team environment.
Yeah, so if someone says, I think we need more time to finish this project, you can support them by saying,
I agree with you. The quality is more important than the speed. It makes your teammate feel heard and valued.
It's a great way to build alliances. All right, listeners, say it with me. I agree with you.
Fantastic. Next up, phrase number 7. We should consider this option.
Ooh, this one sounds like it's for making suggestions in a gentle way.
Exactly. Instead of saying, my idea is better, which can sound aggressive, you can introduce your idea as another choice.
That's smart. So if everyone is talking about one solution and I have a different idea,
You can say, that's a valid point, but we should also consider this option, and then explain your idea. It's polite and collaborative.
it opens the door for more discussion without shutting anyone down. I like it. Let's practice. We should consider this option.
Great pronunciation. Phrase number 8 is another one for showing appreciation. Thanks for bringing that up.
This seems really useful. When would I use it? When someone points out a problem.
Yes, especially for a problem or a detail that others may have missed. It validates the person's contribution and shows you think their point is important.
Okay, so if we are planning an event and a colleague says, have we thought about accessibility for people with disabilities?
That's a perfect example. You would say, that's an excellent point. Thanks for bringing that up. Let's make sure we address that.
It makes people feel comfortable sharing important thoughts. Let's try it, everyone. Thanks for bringing that up.
Almost there. Phrase number 9 is, let's follow up later.
Follow up. That means to continue with something later, right?
That's right. This phrase is great for when a conversation is taking too much time in a meeting or if it's not relevant for everyone present.
A way to politely park a conversation. So if two people start discussing a very specific detail in a group meeting,
The manager might say, this is an important detail, but let's follow up later one-on-one so we can stay on schedule. It keeps the meeting focused.
very useful for time management. Your turn to practice. Let's follow up later.
And finally, our 10th phrase. It's short and sweet. That makes sense.
That makes sense. This is how you show you understand someone's explanation or reasoning.
Exactly. It's an active listening phrase. When someone explains a complex idea to you and you finally understand it, you can nod and say, that makes sense.
The person who is explaining feels good because they know they were clear. For example, if someone explains why a project is delayed,
And they give good reasons, you can say, okay, thank you for explaining. That makes sense. It shows you accept their logic.
it's a great way to close a topic. Last practice of the day, everyone. That makes sense.
All right, that was our last phrase for today. We covered a lot.
We sure did. Let's do a very quick review. We learned,
Let's take a look at that.
I'll get back to you.
That sounds like a good idea.
Can you clarify that?
Let's discuss this.
I agree with you.
We should consider this option.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Let's follow up later.
And finally, that makes sense.
Wow, 10 great phrases. Remember, the best way to learn them is to use them.
Totally. Try using 1 or 2 this week at work if you can. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn.
That's all the time we have for today on Talk Palena.
Thanks so much for listening. We hope these phrases help you feel more confident speaking English at work.
And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. You can find us on all major podcast platforms.
Leave us a comment or a review. We love hearing from you. Until next time.
Happy learning.
Bye, everyone.